Fuck me! What is that smell? Oh, where? Oh, my head. Mmm. Mmm. Yeah, the last time you felt this bad, you were at Josh's. We're not going to call it a housewarming because it was in somebody else's house, but by God, you were warming it. Mmm. Oh, what is that smell? Seriously. Come on. And you regain consciousness to that.
Okay, she just fucking busts out the trash, yelling a lot, screaming.
All right. You are surrounded by mounds, and I mean mounds of trash, stretching quite literally almost as far as the eye can see. There are a number of large hills that have been constructed of makeshift earth, clearly designed to bury all of this in some kind of landfill. But Jesus, oh, you smell like, I would say, last week's milk, but that would be an insult to last week's milk. Mmm. Mmm, that's spicy. There's also some kind of weird stabbing pain in your chest.
Looks down.
There was a chopstick there's a chopstick from General Min's Eatery that is lodged literally about pinky deep in your chest.
Fucking, she like pinches the skin on her chest to stop the bleeding and slowly pulls out the chopstick. Once again, yelling in the process, yelping in pain.
Uh, the chopstick
Fuck!
the chopstick comes loose. Peculiarly, there's rather it is rather peculiar. Rather, there's not a lot of blood. And by not a lot, I mean you don't bleed at all, but you're not sure why.
Fuck it. Where the fuck's a payphone?
You all right up there, miss? You hear a voice come from below you. You see a workman who's clearly been prepping this pile to be crushed in a large compactor that you can see about 20 meters away.
Uh, Not really. I think I'm a bit lost. Uh, do you guys have a payphone or any kind of phone?
Yeah, sure. Come down here. Don't worry about it. Um,
Okay.
what were you doing in the trash? Were you diving for something? I've seen young eco-friendly people doing the whole trash diving thing.
Yeah, it's part of a research project I'm doing. I'm checking out to see on trash diving and the culture behind it.
That's very interesting. You get down. He's an older man. You'd assume kind of in his mid to late 50s. He's dressed in workman's overalls with a bright, high visibility vest, and he'll say, "Right, one moment. I'll be right with you." He takes out an iPhone from his pocket and he hands it to you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Should I? Well, where's the phone?
This is the phone, young lady.
Tilt her head.
It doesn't even have buttons, Tim.
What? This is a phone?
Did you hit your head or something?
No. The where I come from, we just generally don't have stuff like this.
Where are you from?
Oh, I'm from Albany.
Right.
Oh, by the way, she's just lying consistently. She doesn't quite know about her weakness yet, so she's just conning this dude.
That's fine. He doesn't seem to be. He seems to be like that nice, sweet old man who's just actually legitimately trying to help. He'll say, right, well, why don't you tell me the number of your parents or your house number, and I'll key it in for you.
Oh, okay. I have a house phone because I got a phone for my place because I just got a new place. Oh my gosh, you really need to get to my new place. Oh man. Anyway, yeah, here's my number. And she's gonna give him her old phone number.
Right, one moment, young miss. He keys in the phone number for the record. Phone numbers haven't changed since then, so like it would still be from his perspective a valid number. He presses the call button and he hands it to you. The number you dialed is not in service. Please try again later.
Damn it, I may not have input it in right. How do you? She's trying to now. She's trying to fuck with the phone because she thinks she entered it in wrong. She's trying to. She doesn't know that she just needs to touch the screen to redial it. So she might be doing some weird shit with this phone.
Okay. Um, hang on. Right. Oh, no, you said the number was 85319, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Let's try that again. 09064853319. The number you've dialed is not in service. Please try again later. Oh shit. By the way, Tim, I completely spaced on this. Hang on, I have to Google something.
Oh shit. Okay.
This could be fucking hilarious.
This might get bad. Okay.
No, not bad, but it's really funny. Yeah, Tim, when you went into Topor, we still used the old Irish pound as opposed to the euro.
Oh my god. Yes.
Because we switched over to the euro in 2002. I tell you what. Why don't you come back to the HQ with me? I'll make you a cup of coffee, and we'll try and work out something for you. All right?
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, sir.
No worries at all. After all, it's well, what time is it? What time is it now? He looks at his watch. It's just gone 6:15. All right. Well, come on with me, young miss. We'll work something out for you. He walks you back as he exchanges, small talk with you. He's that very nice kind of old grandfather figure. So he talks to you about his grandkids and about just random other bits and pieces. You'll be brought back to the office for the landfill because they do have offices and whatever else have you, and he'll sit you down. And a couple of minutes later, he'll walk out and he'll give you. How do you take your coffee?
Black's fine.
No problem. He'll hand you the mug of coffee and he'll say, right, well, I tell you what, how about this? I get off shift in about 15 minutes. So what I can do is I can drive you into the city proper, and then chances are you can get a bus or a taxi there to wherever you need to go. How does that sound for you?
All right. Sounds good to me.
Lovely. I tell you what, I'm just going to go and do my last rounds. And in that case, I'll be back in about 15 minutes and I'll give you that lift.
Alrighty. Thank you.
Do you drink the coffee, Tim?
Once he leaves, yeah, I sip the coffee.
Do you have that merit, Tim?
No, I don't.
Hey, Tim, you get like halfway through the coffee cup before.
Oh god, that tasted awful. Why is this coffee so bad? Oh no, I made a mess. Okay, I got this. She fucking gets some paper towels and cleans up the fucking coffee.
Right, as you stand back up, you get sight of yourself in a mirror, and holy Mary, Mother of God, you look like death. Like you look so pale.
Uh, I've just started getting used to staying inside more. I don't have to. I don't have to sleep on streets, so it's fine. Should probably get that chopstick loan checked out though.
The man, to his word, for the record, his name is Edward Flaherty. Good old Eddie. He comes back, as he says, in about 15 minutes or so. He doesn't, you've cleaned up the spill, so there's nothing really to notice. But he says, "Rightio, come on, and I'll give you that lift."
All right. Thank you.
Not a bother at all. He walks you out. The car he has is by no means new. It's probably like, it's probably maybe 2013. But you see, because for the record, all Irish car registrations have the year the car was manufactured written on them. So from your perspective, you'll see 13 written on the car, whereas you'd be used to seeing a car that would have, say, 98 or 99 written on it.
Is this some kind of antique registration?
I
Like
don't know what to
a,
mean this.
oh, it looks like it's marked earlier.
No, no, not at all. Sure, it gets me from here to there, but that's about all it can do.
Oh, oh, okay.
You just settle yourself in there, lovely. Not a bother. We'll be off then. The car, he will act. He'll turn on the car. He'll start the car and he'll start to drive. Dublin City is about 35 minutes from the landfill site. And true to his word, he'll drop you off just off Grafton Street, so right in the heart of the city centre. He'll drop you off. Dublin as a city is interesting in the sense that it probably visibly hasn't changed that much. Maybe some of the shops might be different, but that's not really something you'd notice unless you really scrutinized it. But he'll say you should be able to find your own way from here.
Uh, yeah, I'm good. Thank you.
No problem at all. I hope that I won't find you, shall we say, emerging out of any more of my garbage.
Same. To be honest.
He will drive off.
Okay, time to go home and take a shower. Oh my God, it's time to take a shower.
All right. So from here, it's about. Do you walk
Um,
or do you take a
yeah.
bus?
I mean, she probably could steal a car if she wanted to, but she's trying to not do that.
Huh?
Oh no! I was just looking at some of the dots on her sheet and stuff. But yeah, she's probably gonna be walking.
That's fine. It's about a 45-minute walk from the city centre out to where you live. Because you probably don't. You did not live in a high-income area. Nope.
Oh
Um,
hell no!
So you finally make your way back. You're trudging at this point through a council estate. So one of those really high-rise flat buildings that have dozens of flats packed very closely to one another.
Yeah, okay. I think I know what you're saying.
Your flat number was, let's just say, 13. Your flat number was 13B.
Okay, does she have her keys?
Yeah.
This is gonna be a weird ass situation.
I'm
Because
just gonna go. I'm just gonna go and turn my food. I'll be back in a second.
okay,
It's gonna be a weird ass situation. So you are standing in front of the door to 13B.
Shit. It's good to be home. I get to say that now. And she's going to unlock the door to what probably isn't her apartment.
That's fine. Hey Tim, the
Yeah.
the key totally works. You open the door. Everything is dark inside.
She just fucking turns on the lights. She's like, oh, shit.
Okay.
Lights on, strolls in, takes off her shoes.
Takes off her yeah. The place is really sparsely it's really sparsely furnished. There are still boxes, though you're not exactly sure if you left the boxes where they've been stacked, but do you really care at this point? You just really want to shower.
Yep.
On a side note, it might be that the new tenants of this particular building have themselves just moved in.
I get bad.
But yeah, you trudge, and I use the word trudge into the bathroom, and you turn on the water to have a
Yep.
shower.
Uh-huh.
It feels really good. You slide out of your clothes. You just kind of throw them on the ground because fuck me, fuck me. They stink. They stink to high heaven. And as you're cleaning yourself in the shower, that there's no kind of you haven't been to the store yet, so you haven't bought like anything like body wash or shampoo or anything. But I just said that the last thing you remember was some really weird guy who kept screaming something about why is it that all is why is it that he can hear forever and the sky is bleeding, and just one of those really weird kind of homeless chaps, and that's the last thing you remember. So maybe you hit your head. That's the only thing you can really think of.
Yeah, she's just glad that that's all that happened. She's not dead.
It is.
Adding other traumatizing events to her personal history. Yay.
Yay.
I'll talk about it later. I
On a side
promise.
note, hey Tim,
Yeah.
you hear the bathroom door open. Because I'm going to assume you live alone. Why on earth would you lock the bathroom door?
Oh, yeah, of course.
But the bathroom door opens. Like you definitely closed it and you latched it. So you actually hear the latch opening and somebody opening the door.
A couple of seconds of trying to figure of did that actually happen? That wasn't a ghost. There's a person there. Scream. Really loud scream.
You see a hand grab the curtain, or yeah, I'm going to say it's a shower curtain, grab the curtain and wrench it back. And you just see a really large man of clearly African descent standing there, absolutely shock-faced. And all you can hear come out of his mouth is, "What the fuck are you doing, you stupid woman?"
The fuck are you doing in my apartment? Get the fuck away from me! And she's gonna oh, yep, this is how it starts. Hey Evan,
Uh-huh.
I really don't want him to see me right now. This is a very compromising position. She doesn't know what this strange man's gonna do in her apartment. She's gonna drop a willpower and drop the first dot of chemistry.
Okay.
Basically, all that she's doing is she's just creating a big old puff of smoke in the room.
Okay. The fuck is going on here? Shelma, call the police. There's some crazy woman in here.
She's gonna fucking so like as the smoke goes up, she's gonna fucking leap out. She's gonna fucking cover herself up with a towel, and probably get a random ass object to hit this dude with.
You know what? You pick up the small. You pick up the small table that it's a small glass top table that would normally have reading literature on it that you leave next to the the toilet. But yeah, you can whack this dude across the head with it if you want.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna give you the flanking bonus because this is fucking hilarious. So roll me that dex melee.
This is not a terrible combat pool for her. This is doubling. Right, yeah, it is the doubling Discord.
When
Oh,
last
shit. There's 3 successes.
Oh dear. Roll your damage. It's gonna be strength plus what? No, I'll give you strength plus 2 bashing.
Okay, so 4, 6. There goes 3.
Let me roll his stamina. Poor in bad way. You just wailed him on the head.
Yep. I don't know if the illusion of a smoke screen is going to do anything to this dude, though.
Okay. Smash. Fuck it! Shenmue! She's fucking hitting me with something!
Get the fuck out of my apartment, you creepy motherfucker!
This is my apartment! What are you talking about?
The fuck do you mean? I fucking walked in here, you fucking came into the fucking shower, you fucking pervert!
You're in my apartment! Why are you talking about, you crazy woman?
This is my fucking apartment, you came in here! I came in here, then you came in after me, fucking pervert creeper!
We just got off work! What the fuck are you talking about?
I just got back after a night out. What the fuck are you talking about? Quit your bullshit. I know what you're doing here. Get the fuck out before I call the cops.
We'll just call the cops. You know what? He is going to thrash wildly, and I'm going to roll a chance die and see if he punches you in the face. Because he can't see for shit. So high or low, Tim?
We're going to go high.
Okay, let's have a look-see here. Nope, he manages to land the blow.
Okay, let's do it.
Nope, he doesn't. Swing and a miss. You gotta hit him with the table again.
Yeah, I'm going to hit him with the table again. Because as far as she's concerned, this is the pervert that broke into her house.
Roll them bones. You still get the flanking bonus because this is funny.
Okay, there's 1.
That's 2 actually. The flanking bonus.
Oh, okay, I see now. Okay.
The flanking bonus is -2 def. Yeah, roll me that damage.
There's just 1.
Crunk. Nope. At this moment, you see another woman dash into the room. She's dressed in kind of in a cheapish business suit, and she just goes, "What on earth are you hitting my husband for? Who the hell are you?
Who the hell are you? You broke into my apartment.
This is our apartment."
No, it fucking isn't.
Yes, it is.
Bull fucking shit. Then why the fuck do I have a key for the apartment?
I don't know, but look, calm down. Everybody, calm down. There's no need for this. She kind of grabs her husband's shoulder, and the two of them kind of back out of the room slowly.
She is totally prepared to hit him again.
However, you now become imminently aware of the sound of sirens.
Okay. Fuck. She's gonna slowly open the door and make her way to what she assumes is her bedroom.
Okay.
So that way she can put on some clothes.
As you walk into the bedroom, you will open the closet. You will see an assortment of men and women's clothes. None of them are your size.
That's
I,
the first hint that something's weird.
I'll be back in just another 2 seconds. I just want to go grab my food.
Okay. Okay.
But yeah, not only are these very much clothing that you would not wear, like as I said, there is some very kind of traditional African stuff in here that is just not your style, but they're also the entirely wrong size.
The fuck presents did they get me during my housewarming party? She's intelligence too, Evan.
Oh
She
god.
has an adrenaline rush right now, Evan. A lot of shit starts to make sense. Either way, she's just gonna throw on the women's clothes.
They do not fit.
Are they too big or too small?
Too big.
Okay.
At which point, from outside you hear a, now come on out slowly with your hands where we can see them.
Haha, there they go. Get them. Fucking breaking into my place.
We're talking to you, woman in the bedroom.
What? Why are
Come,
you arresting me? They broke in.
come out with your hands up where we can see them.
Fine. She fucking opens the door, comes out with her hands up.
You see two police officers or Garda standing there in their uniforms. Right. What's your name?
Esmeralda Martinez.
Right, well, Esmeralda Martinez, I'm arresting you on suspicion of breaking and entering. You do not have to say anything. You do not have to say anything. The only thing you can say may be given in evidence against you. Do you
The
understand?
fuck bullshit. This is my apartment. Should be arresting anything, they'd be fucking arresting them. Especially that guy for fucking peeping in on me when I was in the shower.
This is Mr. and Mrs. Ndwemwe. This is their apartment, miss.
Bull fucking shit.
Fine. In order to settle this, can you show me your lease agreement?
Yeah, I fucking got him. She's gonna go to where she remembers having them.
That's fine. Yeah, you totally had them in your bedside law. There's no bedside locker.
That's fine. We can just ask the landlord. I just spoke to him about getting this place. We just got it all handled out.
Very good. And when did you speak to Mr. Jacobson? For the record, your landlord was not named Jacobson.
Okay, yeah, and she's gonna say, "Officer, that's not his name."
Your your landlord was named Mr. Phillips.
Yeah, okay. She'll just say, "Yeah, my landlord's name is Mr. Phillips."
Mr. Phillips passed away 3 years ago.
Then how did he give me this apartment?
He didn't.
Yeah, he did.
Mr. Phillips passed away. Mr. Phillips passed away. He happened to be. Look, we're going to get this sourced out, but I want you to calm down and you're going to come with us, okay?
Fine. We'll just assume it's an error of paperwork.
Right. You were brought down to the station and they take your photographs. Can you please confirm your date of birth for me?
Give me a moment. I need to pull up her backstories here. Date of birth. Oh, she didn't have much of a backstory. That's right. Yeah, fuck that up.
She disappeared in 1999. If make her 19, say she's born in 1980.
Okay, cool. Thank you. That was going to be a bitch to do that math. She'll say April 1st, 1980.
Right, okay then.
What's up with that computer?
What computer?
Oh, I'm assuming that there was a computer there.
Oh, yeah, there is, but she's saying, like, what's wrong with it, basically?
Why does it look weird and small? It doesn't look like it would really compute anything.
Right. I'm sorry, I'm having an issue with this because you're clearly not 49, or you're clearly not 39 years old.
No, I'm 19.
But then you couldn't have been born on the date of birth you gave.
Yes, I was. I'm pretty sure I would know my birthday now. I'm sorry for the attitude, but it's been a bit of a confusing night for me.
Look, that would make you, by our standards, 39 years old. You're not 39. So stop playing games with us, okay?
I'm not playing games with you. It's basic math here. I was born in 1980. It's 1999. I'm 19.
No. It's 2019.
Are you sure? I don't think that's a thing.
She removes her phone and shows you the date.
Why is it 2019? Okay, I get the obvious answer to that. Time moves, yes, but it was 1999 last I checked.
Right. I'm just going to refer you to psych care.
Um, Ma'am, I don't have anything wrong with me. Oh, well, actually, I do have a lot of traumas that I could probably deal talking about, but that's beside the point.
Look, we're going to give you, okay, we're going to take you to, we're going to take you, we're going to give you a full medical checkup. We're going to make sure you're okay, and then we're going to go from there, okay?
Sure, I guess.
All right. They bring you into another smaller room off the interrogation room or off the photo evidence room, and eventually, about half an hour later, a small balding man with a very large mustache enters the room, and he says, "Yes, Miss. One moment, please. Sorry, my apologies, Miss Martinez. My name is my name is Doctor Heffrinson. Would you please sit down on the bed? Thank you.
Sure thing.
Wonderful.
On bed.
Actually, you contemplate this might not be a bad idea to tell him about the chopstick incident.
Yeah. So this is during the this guy's the doctor, right? Medical doctor.
Yeah, medical doctor.
She's gonna say, there is something I should tell you about.
Oh.
Um, I blacked out. last night. It was a pretty bad blackout. When I woke up, I had a fucking chopstick in my chest. Do you think you can just check that out for me and make sure everything's okay?
Oh dear, that does sound rather disturbing. Yes, of course, I can look at that for you, make sure there's no residual trauma. Would you mind please taking off your shirt in that case?
Yeah.
Okay. As you look down, though, you'll immediately see there's no wound there.
Hmm.
Like there is no hole where it should be.
Just feel that out. That's weird. I thought it was right there.
It's all right. Look, I'll just give you the full go over, and then we'll go from there. So one moment. He puts on the stethoscope.
Okay. Oh, there's another thing up with her. She does have the touch of frost flaw.
Okay. So obviously he presses the very, very cold. He presses the very, very cold stethoscope to your chest, but that doesn't seem to phase you at all. It's like, yeah. You'll see the eyebrow go like up. Then he'll place it to your back. The eyebrow goes even further up, and he'll say, "I will be back in a few minutes, Miss Martinez. Please please stay there. Yes."
Uh, sure. Is everything okay?
Um, yes.
That doesn't sound very assuring.
You have no detectable heartbeat, Miss Martinez.
I feel like me walking around. How should you're? You're a doctor, so you know how to.
Martinez,
You
put your
know,
hand on your Miss Martinez. Put your hand on your chest, palm down.
okay.
You can't like you can normally feel your own heartbeat. You can't.
Yeah. I was actually doing it right now just so I can get the sensation going for what Esme is not feeling right now.
Yep. You can't feel it.
Um, that's weird. That's disturbing. What's
There's
going on with me?
look, there's certain protocols that I have to follow. So I will speak to you in a couple of minutes when I've dealt with when I've made a phone call.
Oh, okay.
The doctor will leave, and you will definitely, for the record, you're in a secure room. It's more like a cell. It's a cross between a cell and an observation room,
Of
basically.
course. She broke into someone's apartment and beat the shit out of them. Yeah, they're putting her in a cell.
But you definitely hear the door lock as he leaves.
Yeah, she's gonna notice that.
So
Uh,
what do you do?
excuse me, I thought we were getting this all sorted out. Why am I getting locked in here?
There's no answer. The
What?
question is, do you wait or do you want to try something harebrained?
She might start trying something harebrained, especially if there's no response from anybody. She's gonna like it's gonna start going from why was the woman saying it's 2019?
No answer.
Can someone tell me what's going on, please?
Okay. Basically, about half an hour is going to pass.
Oh, she.
Hmm.
I think she'll probably wait because she's probably a little more scared about the heartbeat.
Mm-hmm. About half an hour is going to pass, and then the door is going to open. You will see standing in the door this person.
Okay.
I think you remember him from the era of Zorana.
Yeah.
For the record,
Oh.
The interesting thing about Hennessy is he's really short. Like he's only about 5'2". But he will walk in to the room. He has his hands kind of clasped behind his back,
Her
and
eyes are gonna go wide because this dude with a mask walked into her room.
Mhm. He stops for the record. I will point this out. He keeps the door open longer than he strictly should, and then he closes it. Hello.
Are you here to stab me?
No, if I was here to stab you, you wouldn't see me coming.
That's not comforting.
I wasn't attempting to be. He sits down opposite you on a chair. And for the record, the one thing that I will say that is very weird from your perspective is he's sitting in decent light. However, there is nothing in the slits of his mask in the eyes. You can't see his eyes. Like it is literally just pools of inky blackness.
Oof.
That's not right. So, you've caused me quite the stir this evening.
I don't know who you are.
No, I don't suppose you do. He extends a hand. Vincent Hennessy. A pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Yeah, you too. Name's Esmeralda, but everyone calls me Esme.
Do you shake his hand?
Hesitantly.
Potent 7 is crushing your hand.
Fuck!
As in he's actually exerting it to crush. Now, if I ever have to come down here again and hear how a member of our little community decided to get not only caught by the police, but give a full medical examination, I will not be pleased.
What the fuck is our community, you crazy motherfucker?
Wait. He releases the hand, for the record. Your hand is... There are broken bones in there.
Fuck!
You don't know, do you?
No, what? Why the fuck did you break my hand, you asshole?
Oh, wonderful. Another one. Fuck my life. Oh well. My apologies. It would seem as though I must apologize. I had anticipated the fact that you were merely some, how would I phrase this, undead joyrider who decided that he was going to thumb his nose at the city's authority, or decided she was going to thumb her nose at the city's authority. It seems as though you are more of a unique case. Hmm.
You know what's a unique case of my broken hand? Oh, it was my dominant hand. Fuck!
You see him lean back in the chair that he's sitting in. He kind of, oh yeah, this is this. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it, he's totally that bitch today. Um, and he will say, give me just a second to find what I'm looking for. He'll just say, it would seem as though we have a new guest, Adib, or Adep, rather. Please make sure that the others are made aware of this. You will see this individual appear from nowhere and basically nod to the seneschal.
Holy shit!
What is the matter? You look as if you've seen a ghost.
Dude, are you okay?
There's a sigh, at which point the seneschal will lean forward and he'll say, you really don't know what's going on, do you?
I have literally been saying that for the past hour!
My. That's both amusing and terrifying all at once. Well, how can I phrase this in a polite way? You, one moment, what was her name again? Esmeralda Martinez, my lord seneschal. Ah, very good. You, Miss Martinez, are dead.
You know, that makes a lot of sense. I drank too much, did too much shit. Now I'm in. Is this purgatory or is it hell?
Neither. This is vampirism.
Okay, like that's a really good joke, and you know, Revenant is a really good game, and The Lost Boys was a good movie, but no, seriously, is it purgatory?
This is not purgatory. I do not know the state of the afterlife, and frankly, I don't really care to know it, but you are, indeed, one of us. Hmm?
Oh, I didn't catch Hennessy's response. My bad.
He said, I am not acquainted with the nature of heaven or hell, or purgatory for that matter, but like it or not, you are indeed one of us.
I don't have the fangs. How can I be a vampire if I don't have the fangs?
The answer to that is simple. You'll see him remove he'll remove a blood bag from his robe. Like he removes one of those sealed catheters that are used to contain blood and carry it for hospital purposes. He'll say, "I had been bringing this somewhere, but this is not. This is perhaps more important. I can always get another one." Here, he throws it at you. He throws it into your lap.
I'm pretty sure drinking blood is bad for you.
Roll me your self-control.
Sure.
Because also, we're going to assume you are on precious fuck all little blood.
Yeah. A 6, a 7, and a 6.
Yeah, you don't immediately rip it open, but there's definitely something in the back of your mind that's like gnawing at you.
Oh, okay, I get it. This is part of the prank. This is actually a really, 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 really custom made pouch of Hawaiian Punch.
You're free to think that if you'd like. Feel free to drink it. It's
Yeah,
just Hawaiian punch after all.
I'll call that bet. She's gonna fucking open up the bag and start drinking. And this is not Hawaiian Punch. In fact, this tastes better than Hawaiian Punch. This tastes like the best thing ever.
Yeah, it does. But you are immediately aware that it is not Hawaiian punch.
Yeah.
Hennessy will very patiently wait until you're done drinking.
Oh, she's gonna chug that whole thing back.
That's the
She's
point
gonna
of
fucking
put.
squeeze that shit.
But I'm pointing out that he will very patiently wait for you to be finished.
Okay.
For the record, for cool roleplay narrative, let us say you spend the point of blood reflexively that he has given you. You will basically see your hand flex forward as the bones reknit themselves instantly. Like,
Yeah. She's gonna say that's not supposed to happen.
no, it's not. But then we are not exactly normal anymore, Miss Martinez. I sense that you must have a myriad of questions.
Yeah, to say the least.
Well, ask. I have plenty of time.
Is vampirism anything like the Lost Boys?
You know, I've never seen that movie, but everyone tells me I must.
It's a really good movie.
Hmm.
I used to have a VHS of it.
My. But no, to answer your question, it is similar and dissimilar to any printed media that presents it.
So that bag, I can safely assume that was actual blood, right?
Correct.
So I need some. Oh,
I was going to say taken from Beaumont Hospital for my uses this evening, but then again, you needed it more than I do.
so there's no option. I've got to drink blood to survive now.
Correct. And that does not necessarily mean killing to acquire, it merely means consuming to exist.
Okay.
We will also have to find your family, which should be interesting.
I will. I left them a long time ago.
No, 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 no. For example, both myself and my colleague here are representatives of, well, to call them family is incorrect. Clan is more correct. We are both members of Clan Nosferatu.
Does Count Orlok lead you guys?
I have no. Oh, I have seen that. No. They decided to take a word. However, our clan are indeed cursed with less than, shall we say, pleasant appearances.
Oh, looks over at the other dude. Uh, sorry about that.
He's fine. As you can see, for the sake of modesty, I choose to hide mine.
Right. Considering the way my hand healed, I'm guessing we gain a little bit from the transformation? The turning? The turning.
We refer to it as the embrace.
That is such a gentle term. Surprising.
Hmm. Ultimately, it is what it is.
Right. So I'm guessing there's some perks that come with it.
Yes,
I'm guessing we're starting off with badass healing.
correct.
Stronger, faster, all that jazz?
Some of us. For example, I think that you will already be able to attest I am many times stronger than the average person.
Yeah, that was really painful.
My apologies. As I said, I had assumed that you were some pisshead who decided to play with the mortals as opposed to someone who was genuinely ignorant.
It's fine. I know what happens when you roll into someone's territory. Things can get bad.
Yes.
You were talking about it sounds like you're a part of another organization. Like are vampires organized?
Yes. This city is ruled by the Honorable Prince Justin Thrain of Clan Ventru. I am how would I phrase this? I am his seneschal, so I am essentially the second in command, I suppose, of the city proper.
Top lieutenant. Okay. But seneschal. Got it.
Hmm. Yes, this is all under the auspices of an organization called the Camarilla.
Okay, and that's kind of what all the vampires are under. That's what we're all a part of.
There are two or three different organizations, but it is the largest and oldest.
All right, that's legit. No, she wouldn't say that. That's 2000s. She'll say, "Okay, I get that."
But yes, needless to say, I'm led to understand that there was some confusion, and I am here to tell you it is definitely, in fact, 2019.
I've been in a fucking trash heap for 20 years.
He contemplates. I've been in worse places for longer, if it helps.
I would absolutely love to hear those stories sometime.
I'll tell you about the Black Death sometime. How does that sound?
That sounds depressing. That
It
sounds
was.
really depressing. Okay. I'm sorry I
Well,
asked.
shrugs. I was embraced in the year. Well, I was embraced in the year of our Lord 712.
Wow.
Hmm. I have been at this for a relatively long time.
Does it get boring?
Hmm. We find ways to amuse ourselves. The fact is that humanity is always the greatest tool for which we can advance both our understanding, our reason, and indeed what it is that we can find to amuse ourselves.
Okay.
But then again,
So,
I opt to keep up with humanity's trends and technology. Many of our kind don't.
sounds pretty short sighted.
Sometimes people become locked in the eras in which they themselves felt most comfortable, despite the fact those eras are now decades or even centuries past.
You know what? That resonates with me now.
Hmm.
So, what happens now?
Now I show you one of the added advantages of being one of us. He extends his hand, but this time, like actually no, we don't. But he does extend his hand.
Are you gonna do the thing again?
No.
Gonna roll perception empathy on that.
Do you actually want me to roll Hennessy subterfuge pool?
Yes.
Oh Christ! It's an awful lot of dice.
I know. I don't care.
Okay.
That many successes.
You'd almost think he lied for a living or something.
Yeah.
Um, he is totally sincere.
Oh, hesitantly does it. And it happens again, doesn't it?
No, he doesn't crush your hand. He takes. You can feel the definite like vice-like strength in his grip, but he doesn't crush with it. But he walks you to the door, and he'll simply say, "We're done here. Open up." The door is simply opened up. And as he walks outside with you, with his hand in yours, he'll simply say, "I want all of the records as it pertains to this erased. I want it so that the police report is never filed. And I want it so that both of those people have their visas immediately revoked and they're shipped back from where they came." Yes, Mr. Hennessy. When you're as old as I am, dear, you tend to accrue friends all over the place.
Yeah. I've seen that.
To answer your question, he'll say, as the two of you walk, basically, you'll notice it's pretty interesting. You take a pretty straight line through the police station, but there's no one there. Like, there's no police who are just nonchalantly hanging out or chilling, or there's no one there to basically disrupt the walk path, if that makes sense. You can see them on the other side of doors, but on that particular path that leads out of the building, there's no one. He'll say, I will take you for the next few, I will put you up for the next few days until you find your feet. We will have another discussion, and then we'll see what we have to do with you. Does that seem agreeable?
Um, sure, but see what you're to do with me?
I beg your pardon?
Oh, sorry, should I go with Mr. Hennessy?
Hennessy is fine. I don't particularly care for people call me Hennessy. People call me Seneschal Hennessy, Lord Hennessy. Hennessy is fine. I'm not big one. I'm not big on honorifics.
All right, Hennessy. What do you mean by see what you're to do with me?
Well, ultimately, I'm giving you permission to exist in this city et temporum until such point as I take it under review. You'll have to be taught at least the basics of how to survive in our society in order to thrive and prosper. It would also be helpful if we could ascertain which one of the clans it is that you hail from, but then again, that may be more complicated than it seems.
Okay.
So, until we can find your sire, you'll be taken under my accounting.
All right. Understood, Hennessy.
As you walk outside, there is a town car, and there's a very well dressed, obviously not obviously not Nosferatu, standing in a chauffeur's uniform. And Hennessy will say, "The car will take you to one of my properties in the city where you can make yourself at home. We'll arrange some new clothing for you, etc. I'll leave you here in the company of Hans, my driver. I assume that's acceptable. I have other business I must take care of this evening."
Oh, sure thing, Hennessy.
Hmm. For the record, he'll say, as you'll see, he takes a few steps down the steps of the police station proper. He'll say, "You asked if it gets boring. The honest answer is, as long as there are evenings like this that provide brief interludes of the impossible or the unusual, humanity has the infinite capability to keep you entertained, even when it is that humanity is not the ones who are pulling the strings behind your entertainment."
That's a hell of an answer, Hennessy. Thank you.
Hmm. And with that, you will get in the car, and we shall end our scene, if that is acceptable to you.
Sounds good.
Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you for watching. This has been another scene in Darkness in Dublin. Have a pleasant evening.